Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. It's your boy Minato here, excuse me, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Fasha unit that just came out on the JB version of Dokkan Battle. Just going to point out FYI, I got a new mic recently, so let me know what you guys think of the sound. I'm kind of testing around with it, kind of seeing how it sounds in certain situations and certain volumes. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below, but yeah. Best quality, of course. Trying my best anyways. So Fasha is actually a pretty solid easy, I feel like now. Her leader skill doesn't really matter, but we'll cover it anyways. The low class warriors category key 3 and 77% to stats, or in types key 3 and 50% to stats. Solid for free to play, right? Her super attack effect, she now greatly raises defense for one turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy, and lowers attacking defense. So pre-easy, I believe she did not have the greatly raised defense that you see right there. So that's a very good buff. That 50% defense raise is going to be very helpful for her, along with her extra stats. She now gets 150% attack and defense at the start of turn and has a 50% chance to evade all enemies' attacks. She randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow, as long as there's an ally who's named Bardock included on the team. So, it's any Bardock except for the Team Bardock unit. Just keep that in mind. When there's, no, actually, never mind. All allies, key +3, and then Team Bardock allies specifically, attack and defense +30% within the same turn after evading an attack. So since this is activated, I believe, after she evades an attack, what happens is that's actually, I believe, a multiplicative buff. So it's more than just the 30%. It would be as if everyone got 30% attack and defense on super attack, which is obviously a very powerful effect for her to give the rotation, I think, for sure. These are the equips I gave her. Just an extra additional, right? Her link set is actually pretty solid. Team Bardock, Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Pride, the Saiyan Lineage, Battlefield Diva, Prepared for Battle, and Shattering the Limit. So overall, that's a pretty nice link set. She's on a couple of teams. Low Class Warriors, Peppy Gals, Pure Saiyans, Team Bardock, Space Traveling Warriors, and Storied Figures. So we're going to be showing off in 3 different teams today. Just one quick Dokkan right here. I kind of want to see her on the Peppy Gals team. I think she could be a pretty solid option, because she does, again, have the Battlefield Diva link, like with these other Count Caulifla units, right? She's not going to be the best, because she wants she gets a lot of her passive when she has a Bardock, and she supports Team Bardock category allies when she evades, but her still having the debuff, the dodge, I think it's still pretty good, and she can still give everyone 3 key as long as she's in the first slot and dodges, so that could be helpful for like Count Caulifla, for example, the LR. Next, we're going to go into the Space Traveling Warriors team. We're going to have her with LR Bardock, the Team Bardock kind of floating around right there giving support. Kind of a more showcasey type ability where we'll probably see her look the best on this team. And then finally, we're going to go to the Pure Saiyans Extreme Super Battle Road stage to see how she does in an actual difficult content stage. I'll be very intrigued to see if she's actually able to perform very well. I feel like she definitely would get hit hard, especially by type disadvantage, but I think she's a super battle road unit, so let's take her to the hardest stage she could currently be used on and kind of see how she looks. Especially with LR Physical Bardock, she'll be able to power him up a lot in this stage, but yeah, we'll go ahead and move on to the Peppy Gals team. Hopefully I find a Videl friend very soon. And let's kind of see just a general look at her. Alright, we are back here. I guess one thing I didn't point out is that Fasha does get an early super attack. So she does super attack, I believe, that's 9 key. Could be somewhat useful, right? She's only, in some situations, right? I wouldn't say it's going to be that hard to get key with her, because she has a lot of key. She got the 3 key off the board, by the way, which is cool. But yeah, I'm going to try and miss a super attack with Videl. So let's see, what are her stats right here? So she's at 105k defense. Okay, so she gets 50% defense on super. So she's going to have 150k defense with a high chance to evade. She will also get the extra 30% attack and defense if she dodges. So if we consider the extra 30% defense she gets, she'll be around like what? Like 140k defense-ish since she has a great raise. So she'll be over 200k defense given she dodges. And on top of that, she will have the actual support type buff on top of that. And she does debuff. She has a dodge. I think that's pretty good. Honestly, it's not that bad considering there's no support or anything like that. There are some links that she's still missing. 1.7 million attacks. So yeah, I mean, I didn't really necessarily, I wouldn't really expect her to hit hard as a free-to-play unit. She's not really designed to hit hard. She only has, what, let me see her, I didn't even look at her attacks in there, but her attack stat, 13k, basically 12.9k, and then only 150% attack at the start of turn. That's it she gets besides the actual support buff she gives. It's like, obviously not going to be that impressive, right? She's definitely more of a utility defense unit, which, again, I'm very impressed by that right there. You know, over 200k defense without support, and then on top of that, she has a dodge chance. If we had a Bardock on the rotation, she would be able to also get the what's the word? She would also be able to Rainbow Orb change, because keep in mind with the Bardock on rotation, she Rainbow Orb changes, which is a very, very strong ability, especially for LRs that are around her. So, like, you know, say again, if we're in the pure Saiyans Extreme Super Battle team, and then we're running like a bunch of these LRs and Fasha around with Bardock, right? Her creating the Rainbow Orbs would be so important for that team. Like a very, very strong ability, right? Okay, perfect. I want to see the key difference right here. So let's go ahead and grab these with you. Let's grab this with you. No, let's save. How do I do this? Well, I guess it doesn't matter what I get exactly, huh? I'll get this with you. And then, so we're going to get this. And we'll see if Fasha does dodge. The key will go to Count Caulifla, because the 3 keys to all allies, right? So there's a dodge right there. And then you see when she attacks Count Caulifla at the end, they got the additional key 3. As you see right there, they will be at full key, as you said at the end. Again, a pretty strong ability for LRs as well. Because, again, like, say you're having, like, LR Bardock in the second slot, or you're floating, like, you know, I don't know, the LR, like, Broly or something like that, right? Or you miss a super attack because of wonky key links or something. Being able to get 3 key to all allies, even though she has to dodge first, is pretty strong. I like what I'm seeing. We're going to see Pandel come up next turn as well. And then after that, we'll kind of move on to the next phase, I feel like. We'll kind of see how she looks like more from in the actual Pure Saiyans team. Because, again, there are some links that, again, like I said, she is missing. Such as Team Bardock is 10% attacking defense. At least she'll be missing Saiyan Pride as well, which is 20% attack, which is pretty cool, right? I don't think she's also gotten Shattering the Limit either, which is an extra little bit of attacking defense. Which, you know, could definitely mean a lot when it comes to this unit, right? Videl is just going to wrap things up right here with this Ginyu. And then we have Pandel. I'm not sure if we're going to get anything really extra from Pandel besides Shattering the Limit, I'm assuming. So, overall, it's going to look pretty solid. Okay. So, we're going to have everything active except for Saiyan Pride and Saiyan Pride and Team Bardock. I might do this still, though. Just because, keep in mind, Fasha has to dodge to get a full passive. If she doesn't dodge, then she ends up not getting her actual attack boost, which will make her hit weaker. Yeah, already 120k defense here. I mean, once she gets all her buffs, she'll be like, what, like, I'm assuming like around 230, 40k defense or so. Let's see if she dodges. Okay, this is the first time she didn't dodge, so her attack set's going to be a lot lower than what we probably have seen, right? Yeah, 1.5 with the support, by the way. That's 1.5 with the support. She's not dodging well, that could happen, right? It's a high chance to dodge, right? But it might not always happen. I like what I see so far. I think she seems like a pretty strong unit. Even on that turn, she was still around, what, like 190k defense with the high chance to evade, and if she evaded, she would get even higher defense. So I like that. Obviously she could have more, right? But I think considering her base as a utility unit, she seems pretty nice. So let's go ahead and move on to the next stage, which will be with the Space Traveling Warriors team. Alright, so we have a pretty mega rotation right here for LR Bardock. He's going to be looking nasty here, huh? Given Fasha gets her dodge. So she has everything here except for Battlefield Diva. She's getting 60% support from this Bardock, Team Bardock right here. Yeah, she's already at 150k defense. So again, she'll get 30% as long as she evades an attack. That's multiplicative. And then she gets a great raise on super attack. So she's going to be like, what, like 270k-ish defense or so, right? Like, that's going to be absurd. We'll get this with you. Bardock right here. LR Bardock is going to be nasty as well. Like, it's going to be really gross to see this. Okay, Fasha, get that dodge, buddy. You suck. 2 million, though. I'll take the 2 million right there. Man, that's kind of disappointing though. Not getting the dodge right there. Bardock would have hit like 10 million easily right here. Bardock would have definitely hit 10 million. Damn, that actually kind of does suck. Of course, a 50% chance to dodge, man. Sometimes that can happen. That's the issue with Fasha, is if she doesn't get the dodge off, her defense is not high enough to really cover that dodge that she won't get off before she super attacks, right? I think as a floater, she'll be fine. But if you float her, you won't get the support. Now, I wouldn't say it's the worst thing ever not getting the support buff. Obviously, you would much prefer to get it, but it's only Team Bardock, right? So because it's only like Team Bardock category allies, you wouldn't necessarily really even care about like really pushing for it. Because a lot of the units you're going to use aren't really going to be on the Team Bardock team. Even if we get like a Bardock from like another episode of Bardock, or you know, Super Saiyan Bardock, he's not even on the Team Bardock category either. This is going to be another pretty good turn. It's going to be less support, 40% though. That's still pretty good, right? And we'll get this with Bardock just so we can show the key difference again. We'll do the same with Topo, so that if she dodges, we can show the key difference. Okay, get that dodge. Okay. 2 million still. I'll definitely take that. She's not getting any dodges, dude. Are you kidding me? Finally, there's a dodge. Yeah, 10 million from Bardock. Look at that. That's really nasty. I almost want to hop back in again just so we can get a rotation like that again with the Team Bardock. Because I think we're gonna kill next turn. I think we kill this turn. Let's go ahead and play the Bojack act. Just go, oh, kill this turn, but we'll hop back into it, right? Okay, so I had it off, but I'm gonna play this. For some reason, it takes like a billion years to find Bojack or Super Vegeta friends. So I decided to just hop right in here and get a Super Vegeta friend, the first one I found right here. By the way, I love the sticker, by the way, but let's hop right into it and let's see how Fasha does in this specific event. So we're going to push Bardock off rotation, and then we're going to see Fasha on the other turn. How should I do this? I mean, I'll probably just... Let's straight up... Let's do this. Let's use an Usher. Then we'll give Heart Virus Goku this. We'll give Super Vegeta this. That's fine. And we'll give Bardock these. So Bardock seals Trunks. I think sealing Trunks will be important for Fasha next turn. We're going to put Fasha in the first slot, and we'll see how exactly Fasha is going to perform in that situation. Again, the hardest event in the game. No supports. I'm not sure how many links she shares with Broly. I know with Super Saiyan 2 Goku, she shares like 4 links or so. Or either 3 or 4 links or so, right? Which is pretty solid. I'll definitely will take those, right? Better than nothing, at the very least. Again, she has a pretty solid link set as a Saiyan. So, okay, so 3 links right here with both Broly and Goku. Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, and Prepared for Battle. So, we'll go ahead and we'll lower this guy's attack. We'll have you attack Goten right there. Her defense is probably very low. Yeah, 105k. She will get obliterated if she doesn't dodge, right? But let's see what happens. Yeah, oh boy. Well, there is Fasha. you could have dodged there, I feel like. At least got a dodge or two, right? That would have been pretty solid. But you decided, hey, no. Again, I'll try to refresh a few, but I mean, it took me like 15 minutes to find a Super Vegeta, right? It's like, oh, I just died. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. Okay, that's fine. Obviously no leader skill here for Fasha or anything like that, so I gotta quit out. Let's go ahead and quit back in again. This is the pattern. This is what I have to do every single time. For like 15 minutes, I just sit down and refresh over and over. You guys, this is a secret. This is what's goes on the back end of content creation. This is why the friend system sucks. If it like mirrored my friend leader, then I'd be like, okay, cool. I have Super Vegeta. I want to use Super Vegeta. Just use my same friend lead. But no, it just doesn't want me to do that. I'll skip ahead until we get another Super Vegeta. We'll have one more attempt. Of course, right when I cut, we got one, so that's cool. Okay, Fasha's right here in the very first rotation. We'll have Fasha do this. I think that's good. So we'll have her grab this, and we'll lower Goten's attack right there. We'll have you stun Goten with you. Then we'll have you stun Trunks. I think that seems good. Okay, Fasha, let's show us what you got here. Get the dodge. You have to dodge this, Fasha. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. Final opinion: don't use Fasha in Pure Saiyan's Extreme Super Battle Road, unless she's a floater. If she's floating, I think she'll be fine, right? Obviously, because she'll have the greatly raised defense there. She'll be able to debuff the enemy's attack. But obviously, if she gets tagged by a super attack, it's pretty much over for her. If there's a bardic rotation, she can create orbs. She's a nice utility unit. I feel like her stats could have still been higher, right? I think if they bumped it up to like 180% attacking defense, that wouldn't have made her like busted or anything like that. It would have made her just more usable, because if she gets hit in these difficult content stages, she's just gonna die, really, from what I'm seeing. And as you saw right there, she took a lot of damage, and especially if you don't get that first dodge off, even with that 30% extra defense you'll get when she dodges, it's not gonna be enough. She'll take like instead of 160 70k, she'll take like 140k or something, like whoopee, right? It's not gonna be that big of a difference. But yeah, I still think she's a good unit. I still think she's a usable unit. It depends on your RNG. I got unlucky there, and for some other people's, she could be like one of the key factors to beating that stage, because of her utility that she has. But let me know what you guys think of Fasha. Overall, I would say like she's fine. But yeah, thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.